A few years ago, I decided to try a little bit of PvP. I picked the Necromancer to get my bone on, and after a little practice and tips from a really nice community, I decided to challenge the self-declared PvP god himself, Coolie. Let's just say, nobody could have expected what was going to happen next. Kill after kill after kill after kill after kill. With a beautiful 5-0 finish, I was feeling on top of the world. But this lit a fire under Coolie's butt. While I went back to speedrunning, he spent the next few months grinding and practicing until we finally met for a rematch. He pulled out the Druid, next the Paladin, and ultimately, I was defeated. Was this the end of my PvP career? Or was this just the part in the middle of the movie where everything goes wrong before the hero succeeds in the end? I don't know what that's actually called in the movies. I'm sure there's a term for it, but you know what I'm talking about. Now, while I was down in my depression over all of this, Coolie decided it would be fun to bully me further, releasing a video of the beating, establishing himself as the villain of this film. To top it off, he was so pumped by this victory that he thought it also gave him the ability to rap.
Pull him up, then drop the hammer. Jam, slam, Alabama. I'm going ham. I'm Mr. Lamb of the DJ and King. People say, ladder race, better keep away.
Of course, I couldn't let this stand. I challenged him to another head-to-head, this time on his favorite character for dueling, the Paladin. But we were going to do Paladin versus Paladin, Zeal versus Zeal, melee duels. He gladly accepted. Now, Zeal PvP is a little bit different than dueling, you may know. The rules are as follows. Both players will have agreed upon item restrictions. The main ones are usually no grief because it's just way too strong and better than any other melee item in the game, no curses, and sometimes no fortitude. Now, each player starts at one point of the line in the inner cloister, walks towards the other so you get your defense up, because if you run, your defense goes to 0, and zeals. Due to there being plenty of RNG, it is the first to 15 to win the match, sometimes first to 10. Again, this is all agreed upon. And last, you are allowed to swap gear twice during the match. Now, that last line is really where the strategy comes in, swapping for higher damage, defense, and attack rating, while trying to counter your opponent, provide some fun and mind games, and can help swing the match back and forth as it goes. Oh, they went and put more defense on, I'm going to swap out some charms to get more attack rating in, and lessen my damage slightly, right? Of course, there are just some items that will really tilt the battle into your favor. This is the best and most expensive weapon ever found in Diablo 2 Resurrected. With just a few percent enhanced damage off from max, it is nearly perfect. It was found about a month ago and is rumored to have sold somewhere between about $60,000 and $120,000, which is absolutely insane, but this is the top of the top. And there are some pretty sweet items in this game. In fact, the item that I'm using is extremely strong itself, but without IAS and one less socket, it is still a pretty decent drop-off from Wraith Crack. Now, Coolie's weapon was pretty similar to mine, so I thought this fight should be pretty even. Anyways, before the fight, I joined the D2R GM Melee Discord, talked to some of the players there, and practiced a little bit with some great people. I was ready. Coolie showed up in the game stacked with his own set of sweet gear as well. There was only one thing left to do: get on the line and duel.
Step to the llama, I'm up, flip to the altar, ego, we go to the evil, places where even your dreams don't. Let me talk to the people, let me climb to the steeple, let it drop like a hammer, hell forge, you don't understand the grammar, gotta make them stand up, damn the cameras, don't need to string to reprimand ya, like a grief that's damage, that's a hand by my hands, what's a plank pulling man up, what the heck, no respect bro, protect your neck when it's necro, v-necro, linebacker with a neck roll, hitting hard enough to wreck bones in the end zone, so many vapes, you must have duped them, go blitz, show blitz, go proof them, JSP, get the hell out. Don't forget to use code seller at checkout. Leave you with an open wound, begging me to stop, but it won't be soon. Put a picture of my beautiful face in a permanent place up in the trophy room. Had to put down the poison over, cause Cause all of my boys came over. You're slower than controller. Players on Switch mean the game is over. Grit in the teeth, sharpen the knife. The harder you come, the harder I fight. Stood up from my desk in the dark of the night. Had to leave the tear zone to kiss my daughter goodnight. I'm resurrected. I'm resurrected. Got a message for all eyes my direction. I'm resurrected. A tesseract the next dimension. Shine like a towel set.
In the end, Coolie was left speechless, completely dominated. He was spiraling.
This is so strange, dude. I really don't understand why you're winning this much.
Suddenly realizing he wasn't that good at PvP. He just got beat by a speedrunner. Again! And that he's also bad at rapping. Now, before I duel, I had showed him my starter weapon. But I may have forgotten to show him my top 3 visionary circlet I was using. Or my top 5 melee gloves. Or the best melee ring in Diablo 2 Resurrected. Oh yeah. Or my Wraith Crack. Checkmate. I was magic finding yesterday.
God, you got Wraith Crack, dude. I asked Legalize. I was like, dude, you didn't give him the Wraith Crack, did you? Oh my friggin' word, man. Legalize, we're fighting. We are fighting. What?
No, this is a different Wraith Crack. It looks the same. It has all the same stats. He's still got his. I found this yesterday off of Bale. You're not gonna believe it. I was doing Bale runs.
Wow.
And he dropped a Wraith Crack for me, and also this diadem at the same time. And then I crafted the ring right afterwards. So, how good is this item? Remember how I said Grief is banned in melee PvP because it's just too OP and it's better than any other weapon in the game? Well, I suppose it's time to test that theory out. So we dueled again, but this time, Coolie got to use Grief, the unbeatable weapon of Diablo 2.
Step to the llama,
Oh.
armor, flip to the altar, ego,
So
we
this
go
is the
to the
Grief
evil,
setup. Bro,
places
what
where
is your
even your dreams don't.
this
Let me
where
talk to the
Grief wins
people,
out?
let me climb to the steeple, let it drop like a hammer, helpful,
I like
you don't
this,
understand the grammar, gotta make them stand up, damn the cameras, don't need to string or reprimand ya, like a Grief that's damage, that's a hand my hands, what's a plank cooling man up, what the heck, no respect,
Like
bro,
every other
protect
hit.
your neck when it's neck, proof your neck grow, linebacker with a neck roll, hitting hard enough, direct bump
Nail
to the end
biter.
zone. So many
It's a
things,
nail
must do
biter.
them. Go blitz, show blitz, go proof them, D2 JSP, get the hell out, don't forget to use code sellout at checkout, leave you with an open wound, begging me to stop, but
I'll
it won't be
just do
soon.
whatever voiceover
Put a
you
picture
need.
of my beautiful face
But
in a
it-
permanent
and it
place up in the
does
trophy room. Had to
yeah.
put down the
Once I
poison
realized that, I was like, I'm pretty sure this is the setup. Like, if I'm really going full out Grief,
players on Switch,
like,
man, the game
it's
is over. Grit in the teeth, sharpen the knife. The harder you come, the harder I fight. Stood up from my desk in the dark of the night. Had to leave the tear zone to kiss my daughter goodnight.
This is the most vicious possible setup I could think of. Like, I'm throwing all advice to the curb.
Just put it all your eggs in that basket. Like, hey, I'm gonna get
Question is, how long did you practice for this?
Shine like a towel set, so majestic. Shape shift, can you see these fangs?
Yeah, I remember for the first video that I did, I spent a lot of time with League of
I'm on to the next, baby, regular schmuck. Go toe to toe.
And
I did it? What? What's that?
If I was being a nice little piece of advice, I'm thinking you should get some road game, bro. Nothing new,
no.
top of the boards. Man, top of
Do
the
you
morning.
lose a
I
breakpoint
watched a
doing
minute
that
of the
though?
DFC, and I had to
I
turn
would
it
have
off
to
because it was
tell-
boring. Season 1, 99. Season 2,
Alright.
99. Season 3, 99. Hit 99,
I'm
99
legit
times. And
trying
wonder
to
why I
crush
must be
you.
cool. I heard this, I murked this.
Damn.
Curses, just bodies. Your circlets are worthless. For sure, it gets Charcy. This king is immortal. You need a town portal. They say war is hell, but to me, hell is normal. I'm resurrected. I'm resurrected. Got a message. All eyes my direction. I'm resurrected. Tesseract the next dimension.
That
Shine
is
like a towel
impressive.
set,
That's the
so
most
majestic.
impressive one. That was the most most vicious possible setup I could think of.
Oh, I mean, that was
Like,
disgusting. That was twice as good
yeah,
as the last
holy
setup
cow.
we had with Grief.
Yeah.
And in a surprise to all of us, Wraith Crack actually held up. Sure, Grief had its moments, but ultimately Wraith Crack was crowned victorious, winning 15-5 in the first match and 15-12 against a sweet Phoenix Grief setup that Coolie put on. That honestly we thought this is about as good as you're going to get with Grief. Grief was finally dethroned, and Coolie was put back in his place. Well, Coolie, looks like it's time for another rap.